Let's move on to number 9, Texas. They're -6.5 on the road, headed to Florida here. Total set up 41.5. Both these teams coming off a bye week right now. I don't know what bye week could ever save what's going on with this Florida team. They're banged up. DJ Lagway's being DJ Lagway. Billy Napier's being Billy Napier. They're 0-3 straight up and against the spread versus FBS teams in their last 3, including their first game this season. Do you have any faith in this Florida team here, Emory?
I do. I do have faith in Florida's defense. And because of that, I actually like the under more so than anything in this ball game. Now, I was on a show earlier in the week, Monday morning to be exact, and the number was 45.5. I believe it's now dropped down to 41.5. I am still taking the under. And the reason why is because Florida's defense can make this look like the LSU game. What you don't hope happens is for DJ Lagway to throw 5 interceptions. But what we also know is that pound for pound talent-wise, he's better than Arch Manning. And I know Arch Manning tends to beat up on, these subpar teams, which he should, which is what you're supposed to do. And they still have a very good defense as well. So this Texas defense can definitely make Lagway throw a couple of picks as opposed to not throwing interceptions. So to me, this is all about both teams' defense and their ability to run the football, which I also lean Texas way. But for me, the best play is to go under 41.5. And if you can catch it at a higher number, go under that. I think the magic number for this ball game is 35. So I would even also take it as it continues to drop. But once it gets to 35, I would stay away from it and pick a side. But I'm going under this total.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't agree more with you on this. I think you see 2 big brand names in the SEC like Texas and Florida, and in your brain you want to see this like awesome, sexy shootout type of game. That's not going to be the case here with these teams. And not to mention, Texas 3-1 to the under so far in the season. Florida 4-0 to the under. And not only do I think Texas' defense is good, I mean, Florida is legitimately the worst offense technically in the SEC right now. I agree with that. I'm more on Texas minus the 6.5 here. I think this is going to be a Texas blowout. We forget about how great this defense is because as the media, we're so focused, hyper-focused on Arch Manning and what he's doing. His defense is playing very, very well, especially going against a sorry Florida offense here. So I think they cover based off this under that we're going to get. And we have to remember that first loss of the season was like by 7 to the best team in the country. So no, do I think we need to hand Texas all of these flowers because obviously we thought there would be so much more for them this season. I do want to give them a little bit of grace for losing to the best team in the entire country. So give me Texas minus the 6.5. I like that Arch Manning found himself a little bit. It kind of feels like a Ben Simmons who just needed to see like 8 free throws go through and now he's back and now he's going to be better than ever. That's what I think we're going to see. You just look at week 1 versus the past 3 games, up to 63% completion percentage, 8-2 pass to touchdown interception ratio, and 5 rushing touchdowns on top of that. Is this going to be the same game as Sam Houston? Absolutely not. Do I think we'll get a better performance from Texas overall with a more confident Arch? I do. I really do think that. And as far as Mike is also agreeing with the Texas minus 6.5 there. So for those keeping track of Mike's picks at home, that is what our guys